Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ben, and today we are going to go to the second part of CodeIgniter and PESA Daraja 2.0. So as I was doing my research, I found out that today register URL was not working well, so we'll go to STK, and then when that part will be working, we'll come back. Okay, so I've also noticed that most people want where we're also doing the front end, so I'll consider that one. Once we are through, we'll do a project together that will involve all the products for Daraja, so stick around. Okay, and now we're going to do what we call STK push. So what I've done, I've gone ahead and created a payments controller here, and we have our M-Pesa. What I've done last time, we did obtain an access token, right? So I've removed it from being a response because responses on CodeIgniter are formatted differently. Differently as object class, response classes. So I didn't want that. I just wanted to be able to get the access token like this. So after requesting the access token, getting the body, I just decode it so that I can get an object. Then I can access now the access token. No error handling here as well, so take care of that. Okay, so today I'm going to do express. So I'm going to create a function here for get express. Let me zoom this in. So get express. Okay, so get express, remember in CodeIgniter with auto routing, this will be just express. Okay, then I'm going to start by defining the endpoint for processing the STK. Then I'm going to fill in all the details that we need in STK. So if we go to M-Pesa Express here, you can see that we have all these business shortcode, timestamp, and all that up to transaction description. Okay, so I'm going to start filling them. So we have the business shortcode, which is provided on test account, which is 174.379. Then we have the passkey, which is that one. Then we also have now the timestamp. Remember, for us to be able to generate the password, we need to have base64 encode, shortcode plus passkey plus timestamp. Okay, so we need the passkey and the timestamp, and the timestamp format is year in full, month 2 digits, day 2 digits, time 2 digits, minutes 2 digits, and seconds 2 digits. Okay, so that's what I've done here. So in PHP, capital means 2. In a month, M of course just translates to 0 something, or 12 or 05, 06. D is as well 01, 02, like that. H is in 24 hours. Okay, capital H. I is minutes, and S is for seconds. Next we have the password. Now as you can see, this is password, JSON encode, business shortcode, passkey, and timestamp. Then the transaction type is going to be customer pay bill online. I've explained this one over and over, that when you're using a till number, this changes to customer buy goods online. Okay, next we have the amount. I'm going to put 1. Then we have party A, which is my phone number or customer's phone number. Then we have party B, which has again the business shortcode. If it's a pay bill, if it's a buy good, now this is the tail number, and the business shortcode becomes the either HO or store number, depending on how many tail numbers you have. Okay, then we need to pass again the phone number there, then the callback URL. So callback URL have what we call the base URL, this one, and it's going to be an ngrok URL or endpoint, and then it will point back to my controller, the payment controller, then a method called STK. Okay, then you go to account reference. This is the account number for a pay bill. For a tail number is still required when you're making the request, but it's not usable as such. Then we have the transaction description, just transaction metadata. Okay, then I'm going to have this the body, and I'm not going to just write business shortcode, this business shortcode. I'm just going to use this shorthand for PHP, that when I want to convert this timestamp into an array, so it will be key value. So the key will be timestamp and the value will be this one. So I'm going to use this called compact method. Okay, next I'm going to create my we said this is Gazelle. So Gazelle HTTP requests, and it's a post request with the endpoint. Remember, we had created the endpoint here. Okay, then we have an array here. This array will contain the headers. Remember, I've said that the headers is going to be this access token. Remember, I've changed this one to obtain the access token like that. Okay. Then we have the body, which is going to be JSON, and now we pass the body, which is this one. Next, we disable error. So if we get something like 500, we don't get error 500 on our endpoint. We'll be able now to get just the body. Okay. Then we end that request like that. Next, we need to return this response. So we'll do return this response. We want to set it as JSON. Then we'll get the body of that request. Okay, and just like that. Next, I want to go to my ngrok URL here. I want to start it, so I'll do ngrok http, and I'm running on port 8080. And I'm going to copy this here, then I'll paste it here. Okay, after that, now this is ready to run, but we need to go to our payments and create a method for STK. But because we are the verb is post, we start with post and then STK. Then we get we use the requests class that is provided by CodeIgniter on base controller. So this is loaded automatically, and then we just get the JSON that is sent to us. We can choose to print it on the CLI, and then we need to respond to the Daraja API like that. Okay, so once this is done, we'll need to go back to our endpoint. So remember, we're running this on port 8080, so I'm going to go to localhost port 8080, and I'm going to go to PESA / not register URL, so we're going to express. Okay, express like that. So you do that, and we get this request on our phone. Okay, so if we cancel on our phone, that request is going to show on our ngrok URL here. Here we'll see our cancelled request here, but again it will come and hit this endpoint. Okay, so we're expecting to see something like 200 when this request is cancelled. So let me cancel the request like that. So finally, okay, the DS timeout I delayed, so it has timed out. So as you can see, this is like that. So this one returns 200, which is okay, and now everything is fine. So that is all about STK. Let's meet again next time. Once we are through with just the basics, we'll create a UI and we'll start simulating these things while saving on into the database. So thank you very much, and let's meet in our next class. Remember, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber and you have not subscribed, unangoja nini, right? Also, don't forget to like and leave some positive vibes by liking this video and commenting in the comment section below. Let's meet in the next video. Goodbye.